Well, hello there everybody and welcome to today's video. I am bringing you something pretty special today. Following on from the success of the original Jurassic World Evolution 200% save file by myself, still the third most popular of all time for Jurassic World Evolution 2, I'm bringing you a ultimate trophy unlock pack for the Steam and Epic Games versions of Jurassic World Evolution 2 for PC. Just real quick, this won't work on Xbox Game Pass. There's no way around that. I'm very sorry. This also won't work on consoles. But for Steam and Epic Games on PC, I'm going to provide 20 different saves which unlock all 49 trophies in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Yes, all 49. And once you've downloaded this pack and installed it, literally it's going to take you less than 25 to 30 minutes to get every trophy in the game. Now bear in mind, you may have some trophies, you may have most, so just pick the ones that you need to do from this video, and obviously there will be chapters as well, so pick which chapter that you'd like and just watch from there. If you need most trophies, you may as well watch the entire video. So just want to say straight away, if you appreciate around 50 hours of effort being put into a video, please hit the subscribe button for more, because I'm always doing crazy little projects like this, and hit the like button if the video helped as well. Much appreciated. If you have any issues, hopefully you don't, but if you do, catch me in the comments and I'll do my best to respond as quickly as possible. Okay then, so on to the installation steps for this then. Nice and simple. In the description down below will be a link for this Google Drive page, which is my own Google Drive, where I'm sharing the Ultimate Trophy Save Pack. Now, if you are a Nexus user, please use the Nexus link. It helps me out a lot more than the Google Drive link, but just wanted to keep it simple for people who are not on the Nexus or anything as well. So all you do is you just click this little button in the top right, the download button, like so, and wait for that to come in, and there it is. It's 5 megabytes, so it should only take a few seconds, and open it like so, and you get this zip that looks like this. Depending on what zip program you're using, it may look like this, it may look different, but it will contain these files. And the next step, you're going to want to find your own saves directory, and the way you find that is through this file path up here. So you want to go to this PC, your own drive C, users, your username, save games, Frontier Developments, Jurassic World Evolution 2, the long number, then saves, and you arrive at this folder with all of your Sandbox, campaign, challenge, saves in there. Okay, don't worry, this save pack does not overwrite any of your park saves, not a single one. Okay, now what's important to note is that you have this player profile here. Right, if you've got loads of saves, it may take a bit of finding, but this is basically a background save file that tracks your progress through the game. It's not a map save or anything like that, but it tracks what progress you've made on all the missions and campaigns and challenges and stuff. And for this to unlock the 2 trophies for the database completion, you will need to have my player profile save out of this zip. So if you want to back up your own player profile save and reinstate it later, just create a folder called backup or backups, and then just literally cut and paste into backups. I'm not going to do that because I'm keeping my player profile. And then once we're done, just go into backups, get that player profile, cut it and paste it back into here and overwrite my one if you don't want to keep 100% progression in your game. So yeah, just trying to keep all bases covered there. And from there, in this zip, just take everything from there and drag it over like so. Like I say, if you've not moved your player profile, it'll ask you to replace it. So if you don't want to back it up, just replace it. But I would recommend backing it up. Okay, so you've got them all in there now. You're ready to go. Okay. Okay, so now them saves are in place, we will go over to our launcher, either Steam or Epic Games, and we're going to want to launch the game. Now, bearing in mind, before we do, I'm not using any cheats for this or mods, but if you are using cheats or mods, it's probably not going to affect it. Simple as that. Also, I've set these up in such a way that you require no DLC apart from the 2 Dominion trophies, which I'll do right at the end. Other than that, I've played through and set all this up, so it requires no DLC. It's beautiful, right? Okay, so I'm going to hit play then and load in, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do with these saves, okay? And yes, of course, I also forgot to mention how do you actually view your own trophies. Now, I'm not sure how you do that on the Epic Games version, but on the Steam version, just go to your library, find the game, and then on the right hand side there's View My Achievements, and it will bring up this list of all your achievements, so you can find the ones that you don't have and snipe them from this video if you just want to cherry pick the ones that you haven't already got. Okay, and back to the game then. So straight away, as you can see, the database is full. There's 2 bugged entries. That's out of my control, but all the base game database entries are complete, and that should instantly give you the 100% trophy for that, and the 50% trophy if you don't already have it. So there's 2 trophies before we've even loaded up a map. So the first thing we want to do is go to load game. Now bearing in mind, it doesn't matter what combination of DLC that you've got. Now in this map pack there is a trophy for each of the campaigns. Campaign 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, all the different chapters of that. Now this is from this section of the game here, this campaign, the DFW campaign on the left. Now that only takes roughly 2 hours to complete or less, and I'm pretty sure that with the game being out for 7 months already, you most likely will have done that. It's very hard to fail, very easy to complete. So if you haven't done that, you can use these saves, and I'm just going to show you exactly the most efficient way to do this. Look, so on this list we've got all these saves added. Bearing in mind, if you're watching this video a bit later, you may have to scroll down your list of saves a little bit because they may be a bit further down the bottom, because it arranges them in date order. So they may have moved a bit down below your own saves, so just scroll your list until you find them. But I've cleared my saves to kind of make them appear near the top and make them easy to find for the video. Okay, so I'll load up campaign 1 and show you exactly how that goes, okay? So yeah, just hit load on the campaign 1 trophy and let that load in. And when that loads in, just give it a second to complete. You don't need to do anything, so don't adjust anything in the pack. And that will complete chapter 1 of the campaign, the DFW campaign, and give you the Brave New World trophy. Lovely stuff, okay? So all you can do is, look, you can just skip all this stuff, like so, let it load the next map, because that's the most efficient way for it to happen anyway. And as soon as that loads in, you can just hit skip, like so. And as soon as it gives you control, just open up your pause menu, load, and then load up the campaign 2 trophy, like so. And once again, don't press anything, wait for it to auto complete, and that will give you the Washington Complete trophy for completing the second part of the campaign. Once again, this is going to be the same for all 5 chapters of this, so just hit skip again, wait for it to load the next section up, skip that little intro bit like so, and go over to your load menu, load up chapter 3, campaign 3 should I say, and wait for that to load in. So it's just loaded in, like I say, don't adjust anything in the pack, and it instantly completes, and that gives you the Pennsylvania Done trophy for the 3rd location in the campaign. So we'll skip this again, wait for the next one to load, and I think we know the drill by now. Skip the opening cutscene on it, and straight to the pause menu as soon as you get the chance, and load up campaign 4 trophy save, and wait for it to load in, and that should complete very, very quickly and give you the Oregon Out trophy, or achievement should I say. That's all good. So skip through it all again, wait for it to load the next map, and once again we skip the opening cutscene and straight to the load menu and load up campaign 5 trophy for the final one. And that should take mere seconds to do. But with this one it does take a while afterwards, because once you've completed it, Clear Deer and Owen Grady just waffle on for ages, but it will eventually complete. There's no way to fail it at this point. Just wait for him to finish speaking, and I'll get back to you when that has actually happened, because they do go on for a while here. And that is the 5th campaign trophy, called Enter the New Era. Okay, so that's all the campaign trophies done without having to adjust a single thing in any pack. So just hit continue. If you do have the Dominion DLC, it will ask you if you want to continue straight away, but for now we want to go to the main menu. So I've arrived back at the main menu, and I'm pretty sure most of you won't have the challenge mode achievements, which is for Canada, Germany, UK, Northwest USA and Southwest USA. There's a trophy for completing them on any difficulty. There's also a second trophy for completing them all on Jurassic difficulty. So in total for these 5, there is 10 trophies. Now, these are very difficult on Jurassic difficulty. Of course, the hardest mode, but I've set these saves up in such a way where they auto-complete within seconds. Yes, please thank me if you like, but this is what we do. We just go to load, like so, and these work without any DLC, like I say. Just go over to challenge on your saves and do Jurassic Challenge 1 and load it up. And we've loaded into the map, and just wait, and there we go, it's auto-completed with 5 stars in like 3 seconds, and that will give you the quite the challenge and also the that was a challenge trophy and achievement. So the quickest way of doing this is just to hit continue, like so. Straight away we go to load, challenge 2 trophy, and load that up, and we don't have to wait for too long. And this will give us the good job trophy for completing it on any difficulty, and also the you've done well achievement for completing it on Jurassic difficulty. Just got to wait for old Cabo Finch to be quiet, shut up. It doesn't matter what you do here, it will give you 5 stars and it will complete. So just waiting for that to come in. Clear Daring's going to get a piece in as well. Okay, but once they're finished talking, it will just auto award you the 5 stars. Like so. Okay, another 2 trophies down. So hit continue and let's go to load, and then we want to go to Challenge 3 Trophy Save, Jurassic Challenge 3 Trophy Save, and hit load. So we have just loaded into the UK Jurassic Challenge. As you can see, nothing's done. It's all a bit in a state of disrepair, but this will give us the You Did That challenge for completing it on any difficulty. It'll also give us the Was That Tough trophy for completing it on Jurassic difficulty. So just wait for Clear Daring to finish a statement there, a little monologue. Oh, it's a dialogue. Cabo Finch is involved. They do waffle on for about 30 seconds here, but as soon as they're finished, you will get your trophies. Okay, there it is, like so. And you know the drill by now. We just hit continue, then load, challenge, load challenge 4, and okay. So we've loaded into Northwest USA. I believe this one completes pretty much straight away. Yep, and the funny thing is Clear Daring's still talking about what we need to do on this mission, but that's all good. And that will give us the all done for completing it on any difficulty, and it will also give us the challenge your limits achievement / trophy for completing it on Jurassic. So we hit continue, and then we load up, and challenge 5 trophy. Let's go. Okay, so Southwest USA has loaded up, and another 2 trophies to be had here as well. Bearing in mind you don't need to do anything on the maps, just wait for them to complete, and for that you will get the Glad That's Over trophy for any difficulty, and also the You Call That a Challenge trophy for Jurassic difficulty. So from there, we're all done with challenge mode. We can go back to main menu. Now I know with the latest update, 5 more challenge maps were added, but there's no trophies for them, and no reward for completing them. So for the Jurassic Park and below challenges, there's no trophies, so don't worry about them. That's all good. Okay then, so next up we have the 5 Chaos Theory mode trophies. Although Jurassic World Dominion now has its own Chaos Theory, there's no trophy for completing that. So fair enough. What we're going to do is we're going to do load game and Chaos Theory, and do Chaos Theory Jurassic Park 1 trophy. Now bearing in mind, if you have unlocked trophies for these already, you don't need to load them up. Just load up the ones that you need, but I'm just showing you how to do them all to be nice and thorough. Okay, so we're loading up the Chaos Theory Jurassic Park 1 save, like so. And bearing in mind, these are a bit different to the way the challenge mode trophies work, because on challenge mode you just need to get a park to 5 stars, whereas on Chaos Theory there's all different objectives that you need to complete. So yes, I did fully grind through these with DLC enabled, then realised what if people don't have all the DLC, so I replayed them all without DLC as well, yeah, which took a hell of a long time. So on these, yeah, they do take roughly about 30 seconds to a minute. So just basically bring up your speed control, set it on 3 times speed. Don't need to adjust anything. Skip the park rating screen. That's all good. Close that report. And there we go. 5 stars without doing anything. Okay. Lovely stuff. And for that you get the, let me just look, hold on to your butts trophy / achievement. Okay. So hit continue and then go to load. And then we want to go to Chaos Theory Jurassic Park 2 trophy. Okay. So let's load up. Okay. So when you load in, you will be focused in on this hatchery. Like I say, just go to your speed control, set it on 3 times because it takes a while for this Apatosaurus to hatch. But I've rigged it in such a way that Apatosaurus hatches, then Dryosaurus hatch, and then it completes the mission. And that will give you the not making the same mistakes again trophy for Jurassic Park San Diego / Jurassic Park 2, whichever one you want to call it. So what we'll do is we'll just hit continue on that. That is now done. All we do is we hit load and Chaos Theory Jurassic Park 3. Now, hit load. I'm pretty sure most of you will have this one done. It's the easiest of them all, but to be thorough, I've included it. You know what I'm like. I'm very thorough. So this one will give you the Where's the Phone trophy, and it's set just as the dinosaurs are being transported away. You don't need to do anything there, and that gives you the Where's the Phone trophy for completing Chaos Theory Site B. On this one, there's no option to continue, so just skip, and it brings you back to the main menu. It's fine. It's just an extra few seconds there. So we just go back off that, go down to load like so, and go over to Chaos Theory and load up the Jurassic World trophy save and hit load. Okay, so that one does take a little bit longer to load because there is a lot of assets on the map, but as soon as it loads in, it just auto completes without you having to do anything, and that will give you the Open Paddock 9 trophy if you don't have it already for completing the Jurassic World Chaos Theory. So next up, we want to do the last one, last but not least, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom trophy. Let's load that up. Okay, so all you need to do is wait for that bar in the bottom right corner to release the dinosaurs back in the wild. You don't need to press a single button, and that will give you the Blue is Alive trophy for completing Fallen Kingdom / Return to Isla Nublar Chaos Theory. So there it is, instantly done. So there's all 5 Chaos Theories covered as well. So awesome, we can go straight back to the main menu and regroup then. So straight away already, just for loading saves and not doing anything, we've already unlocked 22 out of the 49 trophies. Not bad. And the next lot are going to be quite interesting because I've rigged up quite an ingenious little sandbox pack to get all of the other trophies on a single map. So go to load game. I'm kind of jumping ahead steps there. Just go to load game, scroll over to Sandbox and find the Sandbox trophy save file and load that up. Okay, so the save has just loaded in, and as you can see, it loads kind of looking at this medical facility. Now straight away, you're going to want to get the I'm a Doctor achievement. So grab this medical van right away, drive into this Gallimimus Struthiomimus enclosure. Yep, I can't remember which ones they are. Just go on to aim mode, choose medicate up in the top right there, top left, and just medicate one of the Struthies. Okay, like so. I think I just got it there. And straight away, medicated a dinosaur. Lovely. Awesome stuff. So that's the I'm a Doctor trophy. Straight after that, to avoid the disease spreading in your park, just press start or go to your pause menu, go to Sandbox settings and turn off dinosaur diseases. So dinosaur disease level from low to no disease, and apply it. And then disease is not going to be a problem in your park. The next one we want is the On the Road to Success achievement, which is for having 2,000 guests in the park. Now, I've left the park closed, but it is set up to be a park that holds 3,000 to 4,000 people. So if you just open the park and just fast forward, like so, they'll all come rushing in. They're all set in such a way, these dinosaurs, that they're not going to break out or cause any mischief with the settings the way they are. And you'll see the park rating in the bottom right climb steadily. Okay, and if you haven't got the trophy already, eventually it will just kind of unlock as 2,000 guests are in the park. Now, then things you can see appearing at the top is DLC, because when I played through these, I didn't have any DLC installed. right? Well, I disabled them. So there is a trophy down the line that involves releasing one of every dinosaur. That only covers the base game dinosaurs, so you don't need to worry about researching the others or hatching any others or setting hatcheries up. Don't worry about that. It's all set up perfect the way it is. Now the park, just to double check there on the park ratings screen, you can see guests 2,900, so we're over the 2,000 threshold, and you should have just got the On the Road to Success trophy for 2,000 guests in the park. Lovely stuff. Next up then, we can put the park speed back onto 1. You don't have to do that, but may help. And what we're going to want to do is go over to the management screen. We're going to get 3 trophies really easy here. Okay, let me just look up exactly what they are. I do have them listed in front of me, but it's not the full names of them. So we're going to get the Engineer First Class for Logistics 10 with a staff member, PhD in the Field for Genetics 10 with a staff member, and Veterinary Wonder for Welfare 10 with a staff member. Now if you scroll down on the staff list, you'll realise, look, that we've got a staff member there with Logistics 9 out of 10. Just hit Train, give him 10 points and confirm. With the next one, Genetics 10, confirm. And also with the third one, Welfare to 10 and confirm. And what do you know, you should have 3 trophies pop up if you didn't have them already. The next one then, if you don't have this already and you've been playing Jurassic World Evolution 2, I really don't know. But I wanted to cover all of the trophies, just to make sure. So, the next one is get a genome to 100%, which is prehistoric perfection. And as you can see, I've left the very last fossil of the last base game dinosaur that I've left to dig up in the expeditions, literally there. So just select that and, you know, extract it like so, and you can hit fast forward on that. Task time's on like down to only 10%, and that will give you 100% of the Muttaburrasaurus should I say, DNA, and you'll get the prehistoric perfection 100% genome trophy / achievement. From there then, we're going to want to go back to this bit where we started. That was the first bit that we loaded into. Right next to that, grab this helicopter because we want the count backwards from 5, 4, 3 trophy, and that is to manually tranquilize a dinosaur or reptile. Highly likely that you already have this, but just next to where these are, there's an Indoraptor in this enclosure, which is the best one to tranquilize in this park the way it stands. So just get a few shots in. I think it takes 3 shots, so yeah, just keep popping shots at it. There we go. Oh, look at that, was a lovely second shot. There we go. You can tranquilize any, but I wouldn't tranquilize them Struthiomimus in the other enclosure because they're needed for an objective coming in a moment. Okay, my aim is garbage. There we go. My aim is literal garbage. Okay, we will have this. There we go. And as soon as that goes down, you will get the trophy for count backwards from 543. That's the name of the trophy, and it will have just unlocked for you. Okay, so from that tranquilized Indoraptor, you can see that was the response facility that we just flew from. Just follow this row of hatcheries over here, all the way to this little section that I've set up over here. And this is going to be the As Light as a Feather achievement for getting 5 seconds of airtime. All you need to do is select this Jeep, direct control, and hold accelerate. You don't need to steer or press anything else. All I'm holding is accelerate, and just go over the edge. Okay, and as soon as it comes up that you've got 5 seconds of airtime, there we go, you can exit, but you've probably got about up to 10 seconds of fall in there, more than enough to cover it. There we go, so that is done. Okay, let's get out of the pit. And the next one is the insurance claim trophy, which is destroy a Ranger 4x4 through reckless driving, and I've set this one up in the most lovely of ways. So just direct control this, and just hold accelerate. You don't need to press anything else. It's literally on the last bit of health, and that's destroyed it. So that will give you the insurance claim trophy as well. Okay then, so from there we go all the way back to over here, and what we want to do is we want to select the Ranger team, because we're actually going to get 2 trophies in one for this. We're going to get wrangle 30 dinosaurs at once and wrangle a goat. In this enclosure, there is exactly 30 Struthiomimus, and there is goats running around all over the place. So with the new mechanics, select the Ranger team, direct control, move down to summon circle, as you can see in the top left, change it to widest or the largest size, drive through the gate like so, and start summoning. Okay, you see there's already a goat there, there's numerous goats that will come running, so you will have just got the summon a goat hidden trophy. I think it's called That'll Do. And just to make sure if the trophy doesn't come up, just make sure that you drive round and snag all of the shroofies in this enclosure. There's 30 of them. I think I've got them all. Okay. Lovely stuff. And if you're wondering why trophies aren't appearing for me, it's because I've already got them all. You can only get them once. But there we go. 2 trophies for 1. For 1 action. There we go. We've just got them all wrangled. All 30 of them. Lovely stuff. Right, so this next part then is actually going to unlock 9 trophies for you. We're going to unlock the Life Finds a Way for releasing any dino. I'm pretty sure you'll already have that one. This is special for releasing a genetically modified dino. One for that's a lot of dinosaurs. That's 50 live dinosaurs on a map. Now I've set this up in such a way where, as you can see, there's 46 dinos, and we're going to release 1 of every kind from the base game. So that's like 70 something, so it's going to push us like over 100. So over 50 you'll get the trophy for that. There's also 1 more for the sticker book, which is release 1 of each, like I say. You'll also get 1 for releasing a T-Rex, 1 for releasing a Mosasaurus, 1 for releasing a Pteranodon, 1 for releasing an Indominus or an Indoraptor, and 1 for releasing a T-Rex, Raptor and Indominus on a single map. So move over to here where you can see the aviary and hatch everything in there. Just hatch everything in that aviary and hatch everything in the second aviary as well. Bearing in mind that one is full of Tropiognathus, but make sure you release all of them because they're for an objective a bit further down the line. Make sure they're all getting released in there. Then move over to the lagoon and release everything in these lagoon hatcheries. There's just simply 1 of everything. And yes, this did take a long time to set up. So please hit the like button if you can see the effort that's gone into this. Okay, now the first one of this list, the Acrocanthosaurus, is genetically modified. So that will actually get you this one is special trophy, along with all the others that I mentioned. But go through these hatcheries and release everything, okay? As you can see, just flying through like so, okay? If you're on controller, you can use the D-pad to tab across them. Yep, there we go. And for anybody who's maybe released all dinosaurs, but maybe 1 or 2, but can't remember which ones they've missed, this is going to be perfect for getting that trophy, because there's 1 of every base game dinosaur, all set up like so. Yeah, so just release everything, and they'll just come strolling out at their own pace. But we're in no particular rush, because there's other objectives to do yet anyway. So try to set these objectives up in a way that's the most time efficient, you know. Why won't it let me select that raptor? There we go. So now, as you can see, look, these will all start releasing dinosaurs. And then you'll, just by doing that steadily as they come out, all the different ones, you will get 9 trophies over the course of that, if you haven't got any trophies already from that list. Okay, so from this enclosure would be a good time to get the next trophy, which is the That Wasn't Luck trophy, which involves hitting a dinosaur with a tranquilizer dart from over 125 meters away. So grab this helicopter and we're off over to these dinosaurs that are releasing over here. Pick a large dinosaur. That Diplodocus there looks like a good target. Make sure you're a good distance away. It's very hard to say how far away 125 meters is, but if you hit a dinosaur and the trophy doesn't come up, check that you've not already got it, or that you have already got it, and keep trying, get further and further away until you do get the trophy. From this distance there is a bit of dart arc, like I say, but that probably should be about 125 meters, and it did hit, so that would have been the trophy unlocked right there. Okay, so next up then, we're going to want the manually scan a dinosaur. So all we do with that is just check which dinosaurs need scanning, which is all of them. So just grab this ranger team again. They're quite busy today, these guys. Switch over to binoculars like so, drive into this enclosure, and you can use the right stick click, the R3 button, just to select any, and then press RB, check status like so. And chances are, if you played the campaign, you'll already have that anyway, because that's a campaign objective. But there it is. I'm being thorough as possible. Now what we want to do is we want to go into Sandbox settings next and scroll down to these two options, dinosaur behavior. So you want dinosaur escape set to high and dinosaur comfort set to on. Okay. And what we do is then we wait for the flying reptiles to break out. So we can hit fast forward. It won't take them long. It really won't take them long. Okay. Okay, for some reason these dinosaurs can break out, but the pterosaurs have been butting their heads against the side of here for a long time, so I'm just going to simply reload the save. This is the last objective on the map. Okay, so we just got all of them trophies done. I've reloaded the save just to make sure it's not going to glitch again. It's funny, isn't it? There's still that bug where pterosaurs can phase right through the aviary, but then when you want them to deliberately break out, they won't. So, yeah, all we need to do is then go to Sandbox settings again, set dinosaur escapes to high and dinosaur comfort on, and apply that. And then release all of these. Yep, release them all, like so, and like that. Now, bearing in mind, I've tested this about 5 or 6 times, the whole load in one go, and that's the first time they've not broke out. So the chance of that happening is pretty low, I assume. So I've just hit fast forward, and they're probably going to start wanting to break out pretty much straight away. So just leave them going like so, look, and they'll just slowly get more and more annoyed as it gets packed in the aviary. Yeah, it's much too small for all of these, so let's wait for them to get annoyed and break out. There is a grace period when you first release dinosaurs that they won't try and break out, just while they form territory and stuff. So, there we go, one's broke out. What do you know? Okay, so all you do is look, just hotkey your response team, or I think there's a response team just over here. Either way, select the helicopter, direct control, like so. And obviously on your heads up display at the top, you can see the red tranquilize icon. Now, one of these Tropeognathus seems to love flying over to the Indominus enclosure and landing on that post. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just switch to your gun like so. Just keep popping shots until you hit it, and there we go. You've tranked it. So then you'll get the good aim trophy. As soon as it collapses, you'll get the good aim trophy. And yeah, that's for tranking an escaped reptile. That's the last one, and you've just earned yourself 24 trophies if you didn't have them already just on this map. And it can be done if the aviary doesn't glitch. It can be done in one straight go on this one Sandbox map. Awesome. So now on to the last couple of map specific and DLC type ones. So next up, you don't need DLC for this one. This is the last one where you're not going to need DLC. We're going to get the Clever Girl trophy, which is to trank a dino with the intelligent trait. So go over to load game, onto challenge, and then select the Clever Girl trophy, save like so, and load it. Now the intelligent trait only shows up on the new challenge maps. So I've set up a challenge map where just next to this response facility, there is this enclosure with 4 Carnotauruses, all with the intelligent trait. I'm just bringing up the menu that shows that. You can see on the left, intelligent, all intelligent. Okay, so all we want to do is grab this and go to the capture team, direct control, turn the camera left a bit to look over there, and we're just gonna want to trank one of them. Okay, so just get your gun out, get nice and close to him before you start shooting, because they do just run off. He looks like I'll have a second or two to get some shots in before he manages to run. Oh, come on. Ah. Come on. There we go. Got him. Okay. All here. And that Carno is now tranked and probably going to suffocate, but they don't suffocate in water, but drown, should I say. But that will have given you the Clever Girl trophy. And I know it does because thank you to Canis Lupus for being my guinea pig as usual. And he tested these, and yes, he didn't have these trophies already, and he did get them. So, awesome. So next up then is the DLC specific trophies. The only DLC you'll need for these is the Dominion Biosyn DLC. So next up is the complete Biosyn campaign trophy. So we're going to want to go to load game, over to campaign, and then the Biosyn campaign trophy. I still don't know how to pronounce it properly, but Biosyn campaign trophy, and load that up. Okay. So the map just loaded in, as you can see, and everything is done apart from the final step, which is just select the research compound and close the facility. That's it. It is done. You should get the trophy straight away as soon as you close that facility. So you can press start and leave potentially, but I would wait for them all to do their own speech and whatnot. And it does take a couple of minutes, but that is it. You've just completed the Biosyn campaign. So yeah, that's what that save's all about. That's as easy as that. Just wait for them to stop waffling, and yeah, return to the main menu when you get the chance. Okay, so after a long speech from all the main characters and watching the end cutscene, I've returned back to the main menu. There's only one more trophy left. We've got 48 out of 49 of these trophies in this video. Okay, so the last one, you do need the Dominion DLC for this again, is the Chase Away a Rustler trophy, which is called Scram. So go over to load, Chaos Theory, and then the Scram trophy, save. Okay, and when it loads in, you'll be confronted with this. Now, I've done it where it's trapped. Now, only after reloading this have I noticed that there is quite an uncanny similarity to a rude object, but you know, ignore that. There is a rustler there, and he is trapped. There's nowhere he can go. So the trophy is to chase away a rustler. All you need to do is just basically grab this ranger team like so, and because he's trapped, he can't run away. So it's just a standing target. So just get lined up, and you seem to do the most damage when you hit the front wheel. So kind of just line up a few times, just keep reversing and just slamming into that front wheel, and there we go. You should get the trophy there. If not, just carry on until you fully destroy him. Okay, probably one more nudge should do it, and there we go. You don't have to play the Dominion now. Yes, just thank me in the comments. It's fine, I know. But yeah, that's all the trophies done with these saves. So thank you very much for watching the video. Like I say, a lot of effort went in, a lot of planning, and a load of other stuff as well. I know that's very distracting, but yeah, I'll move the camera over here somewhere. Yeah. Please, if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel. I'm doing all kinds of crazy guides and stuff, showcases, things like that, and these like mad projects that take a lot of time, but you know what I'm like, I'm committed and I'm thorough. So yeah, that's all good. Hit the like button if you enjoy that kind of stuff, and if you've enjoyed the video. If you've had any issues with this, please just go to the comments and I'll try and assist you as soon as I possibly can. But until then, I hope you all have a great day. Once again, thanks to Canis Lupus for being my guinea pig, and a shout out to NetRaptor. You can finish your trophies off now, mate. Yeah, other than that, all the best everybody. I'll catch you all in the next video. All the best. Cheerio.